Hi guys, welcome back to the MME Gaming channel. Thank you very much for joining us as we do something a little bit different here on the channel. We're going back to something that we started a few months ago, and we're going to start back with a little bit of Pokemon. And the way we're going to do Pokemon is by doing a randomizer Nuzlocke. The game we've chosen to do is a little bit of Alpha Sapphire. So a Nuzlocke, for those who are new to the channel or don't know anything really about Pokemon, it's a way of playing a Pokemon game where there's a self-imposed set of rules, like you're only allowed to catch the first Pokemon in each route. If a Pokemon faints, it's dead, and you must either release it or place it into the PC, and you can never use it again. And also, you must nickname all your Pokemon in order to gain a better bond. There will be rules in the description. For this one, the only rule we're adding to standard Nuzlockes is that all major trainers will have 6, so that means gym leaders, rivals will all have 6 Pokemon. So we're starting up here with the game straight off the bat, and we have brought it forward to where the starters have to be selected. So we missed the bit where you're stuck in a container ship and you get thrown out the back of it. So we're here to save the professor, and we're going to look at our starters. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, a Lickitung, a Love-Disc, and a Simisear. Right. So definitely not going to take the Love-Disc, useless water type. So I'm not really too sure I don't want to take Lickitung. So I'm going to take the Simisear, Fire Monkey. Really good starting moves. I think it should have a fire type move, better than Ember, so usually that's fairly good to have off right off the bat. We are weak to water, obviously. We've Flame Burst, that's amazing. I understand you can't see my bottom screen in the way this is going, so I'll try to give all the information out as possible. It actually has Flame Burst, Lick, and then Leer. So that's really good to start off with. We can use Lick to get a paralyze off if we need to try and catch him on. So that's super good to have as well at this early stage anyway. So we're going to just try and take out this Wobbuffet. Sorry, it has Fury Swipes as well. I missed out on Fury Swipes. We have to be careful of obviously Counter and Miracle is what kills most Wobbuffets, but the other rule for Nuzlockes is the Nuzlocke does not begin until you have Pokeballs. So it doesn't matter if we lose this battle here. We will have to redo it, I believe, because the professor has to be saved. But we did beat it. So the Nuzlocke does not begin until you have Pokeballs. If you run out of Mons when you have Pokeballs, that is the Nuzlocke over. We will be nicknaming all our Pokemon. We're only allowed to catch the first one on each route. So if you are in the comments and you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. It really helps out the channel if the channel wants to grow. And if you like this content, please give me a shout. Pop a nickname down in the description for a mon that you want, and we'll sure to give it to you. I'm going to update the team as much as possible, as fast as possible during these videos. So we'll put Simisear into position number 1 on our Pokemon. So we're going to name this one Fire Monkey. I understand you can't see my bottom screen because it's blocked in the layout, but I'll try and let you know everything that's happening as the stream goes along, as it appears to moves and stuff like that. So we're going to nickname this Simisear. And we're done. Okay, so Fire Monkey it is. Obviously I like to be a little bit fun, so we're going to have a common theme, and we're going to have smiley faces at the end of all of our Pokemon's names as well. So preferably if you can leave space for a nice little smiley face at the end, to 2 spaces at the back of your name, that would be perfect. But if you can't, it doesn't matter, you'll still get your name given to a Pokemon. So to start off here, we have to go up route to Route 103. We have to fight May, who's not a rival as such. It's more of a helper as the game goes along. So this is our first encounter. Obviously we've no Pokeballs yet, so we can't catch this Wigglytuff. But as you can see, it's randomized. The Wigglytuff's not in Route 1 or 101 of Alpha Sapphire. So you can see that we are encountering mons that we shouldn't be encountering in this route. So Wigglytuff, we can't catch it yet, no Pokeballs. So we're just going to kill it and get the experience. I'm not sure what May has. She'll only have one mon for this first battle, because it'd be a bit unfair to expect my Fire Monkey to go through 6 mons at this stage. I assume the randomizer does that on purpose. So we're going to just do the May fight and get that out of the way, go back to the professor and get our Pokeballs and our Pokedex, and then we can start catching some mons. So I think that will be the game for today, is just get past this introductory stage and then get to a stage where we're catching a few mons as well. So we might try and catch a few mons at the end of this episode. So we have to go through all this tutorial stuff, and see, you know, this is the mart, this is the Poke Center. It's a really boring stuff, but obviously this game's aimed at kids, so this is why we set the Nuzlocke rules, I think, is because, like, if you're just playing through the game normally, like a Let's Play or something like that, it can get very boring. You could do it in a very short amount of time. I'm not sure what it is. We'll have a look up while we're doing through this bit. 3 hours and 20 minutes for the Alpha Sapphire speed run, so not a whole load of time in there. We're going to just heal up. Fire Monkey didn't take any damage, but if we do happen to lose the fight against May, which can happen, obviously it doesn't kill the Nuzlocke, it doesn't kill Fire Monkey because we don't have Pokeballs yet. So even if we lose, we just respawn. But if you don't heal up there, now I'm not sure if it actually matters, but if you don't heal up there, I think you get sent back to your mom's house and she heals you up, and then you have to walk through Route 101 again. Just to get back up to May. So we're just going to pop the spawn point there, just so that we can return back to there if we need to, or if we lose. Not when we lose, if we lose. It will all depend. If she has a water type, we're going to have to grind a little bit on these like level 2s and 3s, and try and get up to like level 10, level 15 or something like that in order to beat her. If she doesn't have a water type, we should be okay, because we have decent coverage. We've Lick, and Fury Swipes and Flame Burst. So we're going to have a look. She's going to talk to us a little bit, tell her about a Pokemon that she just caught on Route 103. Let's see, on Route 103 I found this Pokemon. Oh, hey MME. What, my dad gave you a Pokemon as a gift, huh? Well then, give you a quick taste of what it's like to be a trainer. Yeah, I could try and do girls' voices and stuff like that for this, but I probably won't. We're going to skip through most of the dialogue. I don't think we're going to like stick to doing any of the dialogue. If any of the dialogue's really fun or cool, we'll do that. And she has a Raikou, a legendary, an effing legendary. Okay, so this is going to be fun. We're okay. It's not a water type. If it was like a Suicune or something like that, that would have been a lot more scary. Level 6, we're level 5. Twin Needle, that's a poison type move. Wait, it shouldn't have Twin Needle. Okay, right. Okay, maybe there's something up there, but look, it doesn't matter. We're going to Flame Burst. We're poisoned now, so we might need to use the potions that the Mart guy gave us. Just because the poison's going to not really help too much. It's going to keep weakening him. If he keeps going for Twin Needle, we're fine. Thunder Shock, he might have Thunder Shock at this level, level 5, probably is his only electric type move. So it's not going to be too bad either. Thunder Shock. We are playing against max AI, as well. So if the AI have a move that's super effective, they're most likely to use that super effective move. So you will see us try to outplay that later on, moving into a mon that's it's weak against from a mon that's it's effective against, if we need to swap in or swap out in order to heal or something along those lines. So we will try to outplay the AI as the game goes along. You will see me misplay. You will see me leaving mons in against super effective move and maybe killing mons. But we got a crit there on the Raikou there to finish it off. So good XP. We'll level up to level 7, and that is fine. So the good thing about Alpha Sapphire that was brought in Alpha Sapphire, or maybe brought in before that, I can't really remember too much, is that poison and burn and stuff like that do not do damage in the overworld. So we don't have to worry about Fire Monkey dying on our way back to the Pokemon Center here in order to heal up. But in this case, May heals you up after the battle anyway, so that wouldn't have been an issue. But you will see it in further that I'll take my time trying to get back to Pokemon Centers, maybe just to avoid a trainer or avoid a battle. We might just run a certain way, and we won't really worry too much about getting there as fast as possible, because he's 40 in health, and I think that's only like 40 or 50 steps or something like that in the game. I'm not sure of the mechanics, but we're not necessarily worrying about that. Now he's fully healed at the minute because May did it, but we could have skipped that Poke Center, went down, did all the thing, and then healed up in the mom's house or something like that. So, back to the professor. He's going to give us the Pokedex, which, you know, we're going to register all the mons in, but most of the mons that we register won't actually be in the Hondex. And then May is going to give us Pokeballs, and that is when the Nuzlocke starts. We checked the item on Simisear, because if we had a Pokeball, the Nuzlocke would have started and we wouldn't have. So we didn't have a Pokeball on Simisear, so the Nuzlocke officially begins right now. We have Pokeballs. If Simisear dies in route number 1, this game finishes episode number 1, and then we either have to start again with a new Nuzlocke or a new system, and we're off again. Okay, so we're gonna try and catch a few Pokemon. As you can see, we have Vital Spirit on our Simisear, and Vital Spirit prevents it from falling asleep, so it's super really good ability there. Obviously some of the abilities are going to be like terrible for us. We could find them on with Truant, and that could be really bad for us, because obviously Truant means it only attacks every second turn. So attack turn 1, it will stop turn 2, and it will attack turn 3. That's a Slacking's ability. Or we could have something that's super really good for us, which is Huge Power, which maximizes the attack of the mon and makes it amazing. But there's also some good videos. A Vital Spirit's really good. Anything that stops the status is really good, I believe. And I think like anything that maybe affects another Pokemon, like Effect Spore, would be really good too. So we're going to look around here, try and find our second mon to add to Simisear. So first encounter in each route is what we have, and it's a Starmie. Okay, that's not too bad, but it's a water type and we're a fire type. So I know it's level 2 and we're level 8, so we should be fine to take a water gun or something like that. We don't want to take too many. I'll let Lick try for the Powerless, and we kill it. I did not think Lick... Oh, it's a Psychic type, so super effective. Oh, I thought it was just a straight up water type. That's my bad. So we've killed our Starmie, which good. We get to show off the rules a little bit. So now we cannot catch another mon in Route 101. That's it. Our Starmie died. my fault, obviously, and people are going to be like, oh, I'm going to, cut off now. He's terrible at Pokemon. Didn't even realize Starmie was a water psychic type. So why should I be watching him anymore? Because, like, screw him. Look, it's one of those things. It's fairly easy to not know. You know what I mean? That it's a water psychic type, or you don't think of straight away that it's a water psychic type. So, we're going to just keep moving on. There's a lot of water types in this area. We have a Lantern next. So we're going to get away. You don't want to fight water types just with a solo Simisear, especially at the start of a Nuzlocke. We want to try and avoid them as much as possible. So that's Route 101 done. There's not much we can do. There's nowhere in Old Dale Town that we can get routes. You will see sometimes where we'll go into a city or a town and get a route in there. Maybe there's water or something like that into town, and they can count as encounters too. So we have 10 Pokeballs, should be fine, not needing to put, and we have 11 potions. So that's great. Just checking to make sure we had enough in case we need to use a potion or we need to use a Pokeball. Obviously we don't want to run out of Pokeballs when we try to catch them on if a legendary comes up or something like that. So let's have a look at what we see in this route. It's an Octillery, so another water type, which is great because it will help our coverage. If another water type comes out in a Pokemon battle, we can place our water type out. So we're going to Lick again. It's not super effective in this one, so that's good. It's just under a just over a 2-shot, so that's good. So we could go for another Lick. Hopefully get the paralysis off because that will help us with the catch, and we got a high roll. So low roll first one, high roll second one. Okay. Right. We don't catch them on in our first 2 routes, but we still have a 3rd route to get to before we get to the next town and a few battles. So we should be okay. Let's see if there was anything else good in this route. What's here? It's a Croagunk. Okay, it's not too bad. I would have took it. It would have been good to have. But we'll kill it anyway. Flame Burst will kill him 1 shot. That's not too bad. It's good XP as well. Not much, but at least it'll boost us up a little bit as well. So, last route that we can get to here before we have to take on a few battles. Oh, I think we have to take on 1 battle first. Yeah, okay, so we have to take on 1 battle first, and then we can catch another Pokemon. So hopefully not a water type. On this Secret Brace Trainer, Calvin. Wow, the little kid has got big. I see he's a Pillow Swine. That is perfect for our Fire Monkey. Perfect. So we'll just Flame Burst this. Level 4, we should 1-shot. That is easy enough. That's a perfect first mon to have to come up against. Nuzlocke's not killing us today so far in this first route. So we're good there. Get a good bit of money for that. That's fine. Where this kid got $64 to be handing away to a random trainer in the street, I'm not sure. I think his mom would kill him. I think I'd kill my baby if he was out giving $64 to someone who he lost in a Pokemon battle out on the street. Right, so no hidden mon coming up. So what do we get? A Dusclops. Ooh, that is good. Yeah. Okay, we'll take a Dusclops. Okay, now we can't Fury Swipes. We can't Flame Burst because I think Flame Burst would kill. And Lick is super effective. And we're level 9 and it's level 2. So we're just going to have to throw Pokeballs. We can't damage it because, Fury Swipe's not effective at all. Lick is super effective. It has Astonish. Okay, that won't do much. I'd say it has Nightshade as well. But again, that won't do a whole load because it does equal to the user's level, I think. Or HP. Oh, okay, live the Lick. Okay. Oh, he has sturdy. Okay, so he wasn't going to live the lick. I didn't think he'd live the lick, but I didn't think we'd catch it. I thought the catch rate on a Dusclops is fairly big, so I didn't think we'd catch it with a Pokeball with 0 health. Or with any amount of health. So we would have probably thrown all our Pokeballs, wasted them all, and then had nothing for when we get to the forest. So we got a sturdy. Oh, what an ability to have there. Okay. So good. See, I think Stab Flame Burst would have killed as well as Lick. So we had to go for the Lick. I think it's their weakest move. So we got a Dusclops. Nice. That's great. And we're going to call this Dusclops Ghost Boy. Yeah, let's call him Ghost Boy. You're probably going to laugh at all my nicknames and don't claim to be the best at nicknaming things. I tried to nickname them kind of like similar to what they are. And I think would be funny to have as a nickname. But obviously nicknames are open to all the people in the chat, and they can come and name whatever they want, or in the comment section they can name whoever and whatever they like. So if you want a specific mon named after you, I'll try to do that as much as possible. Or if you just want any mon to be named after you, or you want to pick a name similar to Ghost Boy and Fire Monkey, then be my guest. So we're just going to heal up here and head back out onto the head back on towards the forest, battle a few trainers on the way, get a bit of experience for Ghost Boy and Fire Monkey, and hopefully get to the forest and catch another mon if we can, because obviously we'd like to add a third mon to this team. So we're going to try and maybe go all the way up to the next town and just get to the next town and get to the next town and then see how we do from there. So, Venonat, easy enough. Flame Burst will one-shot. So my plan is, obviously, in this game, you get the EXP share fairly soon, and it's just in the forest when you help out the one of the Devon scientists. So EXP share is really good, and like Nuzlocke, if you get a lucky egg or a EXP share, which EXP share shares the EXP across all your mons in your party, a lucky egg increases the XP that the mon holding it gets. So lucky egg we could find on the ground as we go along. EXP share is given to us. And think about the EXP shares. Oh my god, that's a Mega Glade. That is a Mega Glade. Okay, it's already level 4, we're level 5. That's fine. That is scary to see sometimes. This can happen. Random Mega Pokemon, random Legendary Pokemon. We've already seen one Legendary today. You can see Game Legendaries, everything. In this, any pawn could have, or any trainer or wild area Pokemon could be anything. So that is a Citrus Berry. That's fine. They use Brick Break. Shouldn't do too much. I'm a lot higher. Okay, 7. It's not bad. We'd live a good few of those, but another Flame Burst should kill here, and he has a second one. But back to what I was saying about the lucky egg and the XP share. If we turn on the XP share and leave it on, it's gonna get fairly easy, because Flame Boy can, or Fire Monkey, sorry, could just nearly one-shot most things in this early on, and just, you know, wander through the whole route and then just let the rest of the team come up without doing anything. So my plan is to switch off the XP share unless we're trying to grind up mons to level them up. If we get deaths or something like that, we might turn it on just for a little bit to level up, say this example, level up Ghost Boy without having to use him and risking him dying So we might level up use Fire Monkey to level up Ghost Boy in that sense. But in the most sense, we're going to try and switch train, which means putting him on up, switching him out first turn into our more stronger mons, and using that to let him get some XP. So we're going to turn off the XP share fairly soon after we get it. We will use it for a little bit just to get some extra experience. We brought out Ghost Boy here because Psychic type not super effective against us. So this Execute is not going to do too much damage. As you see, Psywave only did 1 damage there originally, and I don't think it has anything else. So I'm going to disable, because we have disable. Just for the moveset on, we were right with Astonish and Nightshade. It also has Leer and Disable. And obviously it has the sturdy abilities. It can't be one shot, which is really, really good. Means we could switch into him and heal up someone and then get back out and, you know, switch into the thing, because he won't die in one shot. So it's a free kind of heal. We might lose him, but you know, if it does get hit with a super effective move, at least it's not going to die. So we're just going to let Ghost Boy kill. It's free experience. Bone Club, he has Bone Club. Okay, so definitely there is something up with the moves on Trainer's Mons by the looks of it, because Ghost Boy looks like he had the right moveset for his level. But we had the Raikou with Twin Needle. I don't think Raikou gets Twin Needle, a poison type move, and I don't think, I'm 99% sure, Execute does not get Bone Club, a Cubone move or a Marowak move. So there's some issue with the move sets on Trainer Mons. I don't know if that's because I put something down with the max trainer or whatever. So we're going to pick up these Oran Berries, the blue Oran Berries, and the Pecha Berries next to them, because they're very good. Oran Berries heals 10 HP, Pecha Berries heals poison, so that is good for obviously for battles. So we just pick up the Oran Berries for now. It's good to have them holding Oran Berries too, because that can heal up 10 HP in the middle of a battle, and this early on when your total HP is only about 30 or 40, that's a good chunk, a third of your health right there, just on one berry when you get down to about half health. So you see Fire Monkey's 35 health, so we're healing up a third of his health just with one Oran Berry, and it doesn't cost us anything. It doesn't cost us a turn or waste a turn or anything like that. So this Cryogonal Ice type, not going to be a issue for our Fire Monkey. And that's where we move on now. So May comes in now. We're just getting to the next town. We're going to obviously, actually, I skipped way too far forward. It's not the forest next. We're going to get to Petalburg. I think it's Petalburg. Yeah, Petalburg and then Rustboro. So we're going to get to Petalburg. That's our dad's gym. But we can't obviously fight our dad just yet because he doesn't want to. He wants us to do a few things first, get a few gym badges, and then go back. We're going to see some Beautifly fly off. Poor Dustox, not given love anymore. But what we do have to do is do the Wally intro, where Wally gets his first Pokemon. And that's obviously the catch tutorial. In later gens, they've skipped this catch tutorial because if you've caught a Pokemon, so I know in Gen 8, if you catch a Pokemon before the catch tutorial section, because they give you Pokeballs at the start, so if you catch a Pokemon in the first route where the catch tutorial is like route 2, then you can skip that. So most people catch like a Rookidee or something like that in the first route, anyway, because Corviknight is massive. That skips the catch tutorial anyway, so I know they do that in speed runs where they catch them on so they can skip that tutorial. But in these games, earlier gens, designed for kids, obviously, you can skip these. You can't skip these catch tutorials, so you have to do them. So Our dad Norman is going to bring us into the gym to have a chat. So we're already making up our team. Good, looking forward to battling him. And then now Wally comes in, interrupting father-son bonding. Wally's going to be a reoccurring person in the game. So you're going to see him a lot more. So I think we'll do the catch tutorial. We might move on to the next route as well, and just catch a third mon, and then leave the forest for the next round. Get the catch in the forest and get the EXP share, and then get on to maybe the first gym in the second episode. As long as we obviously get there. So we have to do the Wally tutorial. There's not much we can do about this. We have to watch him try and catch him on. There will be stages where I'll speed up through stuff. If stuff is like similar to this here, where it's just not worth watching through. So you seeing me now just like turn on the speed up. I won't use speed up during the game itself, but there will be stages where stuff's going on that just, you know, is pointless. If I'm grinding, trying to level up mons, I'll turn on speed up, or I'll speed up the ROM, so we can just go a little bit faster at certain points of the game where stuff like this we don't need to watch a catch tutorial. I could have cut it out of video, then I didn't want people thinking I edited it and lost them all, and then brought it back to life or something like that. So we won't do any cuts mid-episode or anything like that. Once the episode starts, that's it. It will keep going until the timer goes off, and each episode's going to be in around 30 to 40 minutes, depending on what's going on. Obviously, if we're getting stalled in a battle, it might go a little bit longer. Obviously, we're getting stalled here. We're having to watch Wally catch a Ralt with a Zigzagoon. So in that sense, then, like, obviously that's a lot harder if you get stalled like that. So I do want to see if we can catch another mon. So we're at I think about 30 minutes at the minute so far, so we'll just let it roll on for a little bit longer. If you hear a buzz noise in the background, you'll hear the alarm going off for the timer. So don't be worried too much about that. So we've helped Wally catch his first Pokemon. Now Norman's telling us obviously we could face him, but he doesn't want to. Well, I wouldn't really want to face him now. His mods are a lot higher than mine are. So obviously we don't want to do that just yet. So we're just going to heal up. I can't remember if I did it before when we first came into the city, but we'll just heal up now anyway, just be safe. You might be looking at it going, you did heal up, what are you talking about? Of course you did. You went into the Pokemon Center, you probably healed. Look, we're going to do that every now and again. So here's one of the senses where I said earlier on, we're in Rustboro. There is water in Rustboro. Now, we don't have a rod and we don't have surf just yet. So we could come back here after we get the rod. I believe you get the rod in Slateport. Or we could come back after we get surf and surf on that water, and that would count as an encounter, as this is a new area. But we can't get that encounter yet. So you will see us. Slateport doesn't have a mart, so after we get the rod, we may have to come back for Pokeballs after we get our encounters at Slateport. We might have to get. So I believe I think we'll finish after this route. We'll get a Mon here. So what are we gonna find? And it's a Torterra. Okay, that is super, man. That is really, really good. Okay, so we can't Flame Burst. We're level 11. Lick shouldn't do too much, and it might get the paralysis. But I think we'll switch out into Ghost Boy. Ghost Boy's only level 4, I think, at the minute. So, or level 3 even. So same level as the Torterra. It's going to use withdraw. Okay, so we could actually even go back into Fire Monkey if we wanted now that he's raising his defenses. But I think we'll just flick between Nightshade. We'll do 2 or we'll do 3, I think. And Astonish won't do too much either. So I think we're just going to use those moves. Try and just lower him down. He's raising his defenses up, so that is good. It's not gonna. It means we're not gonna kill him. Even if we went back into Fire Monkey now and used super effective Flame Burst, I don't even think we'd kill now. +2. Torterra is a super bulky mon as it is anyway. But really good start. 3 really good mons to help us, so it would be good to start leveling these up a little bit. Definitely think we'll switch in Torterra now as well to try and level him up. So our Astonishes are doing nothing, so this is going to lengthen out the episode just a little bit too. It uses Tackle, doesn't affect me, that's good. So I haven't seen a damage type move yet, but I assume it has Razor Leaf, which shouldn't do too much. Excuse me, shouldn't do too much to me, so we'll hopefully should be alright. So Astonish, got him into the yellow. We'll try and get him down to the red. Simisear has Lick, so we could go back out to Simisear, try and get the paralysis off, but from here we don't want to risk killing him. We'll throw a Pokeball just to see, but I don't think we're gonna. I think we're gonna have to get him into the red. He has Absorb. Okay, so it's gonna heal him. That's not helpful, because obviously if we get him into the red, he could just heal himself out of the red. He's not healing himself much now. Obviously, he's only doing 1 damage to us, so that means he's not doing too much. He outspeeds. Interesting. Big beefy mon with a 3 on his back outspeeds a ghost. Okay, yeah, so he's super high defense at the minute. I think +4 after all those withdrawals, or maybe +5. Keep using Tackle, please, because that is good. I think Nightshades are sure, because Nightshade is a set move, so it does like a set amount of damage. Oh, he does have Razor Leaf. Okay, so we've seen all his moves. Tackle, Razor Leaf did a good amount, so we'll have to just keep an eye on our health there for that. And we've got him into the red. Okay, so we can start throwing Pokeballs now. If he absorbs, he'll need to absorb like 3 times just to get out of the red. But we're going to switch back into Fire Monkey because Razor Leaf won't do anything. And it just protects Ghost Boy. Absorb's only going to do 1 damage to me. So he'll need like 2 or 3 absorbs, I would say, in order to get into the yellow. If he gets into the yellow, we could heal up Ghost Boy, come back into him, do another Nightshade that way. But we're going to just throw Pokeballs now. I can't risk licking or anything like that. Even on super high defense, I can't risk licking just for the paralysis. So ideally we get something that can give a paralysis, a poison, or a sleep, or something along those lines to a mon, because that helps with the catching of Pokemon if they have some sort of status. But at this minute in time we don't. Something that would have T-Wave would be great. Thunder Wave would be amazing, because obviously it doesn't damage them. Sleep is good, but we'd have to keep using it. Defense won't go any higher. That's fine. I'm wondering, could I lick, but I don't think we can. I think it's just going to be throwing Pokeballs. We have a decent bit of money, so we can refill our Pokeballs if we have to use all our Pokeballs here. On this Torterra, that's a fully evolved mon in the red, so it should be okay. Should be good. I don't think Razor Leaf will do much. No, 1. If he keeps Razor Leafing, that will be fine. I don't want them to absorb, because then he's, healing himself up a little bit. But there's no difference where in the red he is. So you could have him on 1 health or on 10 health or whatever it is. There's no difference in the red. It's only difference between red and yellow. And we catch the Torterra, so that is amazing. That is really good. Didn't take us all our balls. Good little bit of experience. You do get experience now for your catching of Pokemon. So Ghost Boy gets up to level 5, and we add a Torterra into our team. So that is good coverage. If we come across like a water type who Simisear is super weak against, we could switch into Torterra here and have a huge advantage then in that set. So that is really good for us to have, because it covers our... So we're going to name him Tree Boy, and that is the episode today. We'll go back to the Pokemon Center and finish there, so we have a set start point and finish point. But thank you very much. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like button if you wish, and catch you again in episode number 2, which will be coming in the next few days. So see you in the next one.